Narayanan Mall's parking garage has space only for certain number of cars. If 1/5 of the places are left empty, 2/5 of the places are used by compact cars. So let's say how many places parking garage has space for only certain number of cars. If 1/5 of the places are left empty. So how many left empty?
1/5.
Fifth of total number of places, right?
Yes, yes.
Empty. 1/5 of total number of places. So occupied. How many occupied then? 4/5 are occupied, right?
Yes, sir.
Total number of places. So 2/5 of places are used by compact. Okay, out of these, compact cars, another 2/5 are going to be for non-compact,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
2/5 of places. These are occupied. These are 2/5 definitely on this 4/5 only, right?
Yes, sir.
So this 4/5 must be 4/5 of total must be compact plus non-compact. Am I right?
Yes, yes, sir.
So compact, they were 2/5 of total. Non-compact, non-compact is obviously the remainder. Am I right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
4/5 minus 2/5, again that is 2/5. But non-compact cars take up what fraction of the filled spaces? Okay, this 2/5 is of all the spaces. Have you got my point, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So this non-compact cars are again 2/5. Okay, but the fraction he is asking is non-compact cars fraction. Non-compact cars, they have a fraction of 2/5 of all, filled spaces. Filled spaces means occupied. Have you got my point, buddy?
Yes, sir.
The fraction of non-compact cars out of filled spaces. Filled spaces means occupied spaces.
Yes, sir.
2/5 of total or 4/5 of total. That's going to be 1/2. Is it clear, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So 1/2 C is the right option. Any doubt in this?
No, sir. 1 second. Can you just zoom out a little? Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Next, it's numeric entry questions.
Okay.
You are going to have numeric entry questions also in your SAT. So how about the material? Have you got the material?
No, sir. I'll call the person today and ask. I was outside yesterday evening, so yeah.
Oh, you haven't called her?
No, sir. I was actually outside yesterday evening the whole time.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Please allocate time for your SAT daily basis, yeah.
No, yes, sir. It's just the summer, right? So my cousin is there here from the UK, so
Mm, yeah, yeah, please allocate at least 2 to 3 hours on SAT because you have the ability, you have the aptitude to score up to 1300.
okay, sir.
Have you got my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. An art
Yes, sir.
exhibition has only landscapes and portraits. There are only landscape and portraits.
Okay, sir.
40% of the paintings are portraits made of watercolors, and 70% of the acrylics are landscapes. If the number of landscape portraits are okay, landscape and portraits are equal. Let's do this. We got an important information. So landscape, if total number of paintings are 100, landscapes are going to be 50, portraits are also going to be 50, right?
Yes, sir.
Because both are equal. Uh, now let's 40%. Let's understand this. 40% of the paintings are portraits made of watercolors. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
portraits made of watercolors are 40, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
These are portraits, but with watercolors. So portrait without watercolors are going to be 10, right?
Yes, sir.
Portraits without watercolors, because total number of portraits are 50, portraits with watercolor are 40, so portrait without watercolors are going to be 50 minus 40, 10. Now let's see what's the question is asking. Then what percent of total paintings are portraits with not made of? Yeah, this is what we have found, right?
Yes, sir.
So simple. 10%. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
How about this? In a survey of 600 students in a school, okay, total number of students are 600. 150 students were found to be taking T. TR 150. 150 means in this 150 there might be students who are taking both also, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And 225 coffee. 100 were taking the both. How many students were taking neither tea nor coffee? Okay. So let's understand the total number must have must consist of only tea people, right?
Yes, sir.
Only tea consuming students plus only coffee, right?
Yes, sir.
And plus both
Yes.
consuming both, am I right?
Yes, sir.
And also neither. Is it clear, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely 600 people make up only tea, only coffee, both, and also neither, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's find out only tea. Only tea. How many only tea consuming students?
150.
Minus 100.
Minus 100. Yeah, 50.
So only tea are 50. Only coffee?
125.
Yes. Both. Consuming both.
100.
100. So who don't? The question is asking neither tea nor coffee. So neither. We have 600 here.
That
Let's find out
175,
neither is equals to
275, 600
yes
minus 275,
275.
325.
Yes. $325 is obviously correct answer. Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
So you should remember this formula
Yes.
and how to calculate only coffee consuming, only tea consuming kind of people.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is a universal formula for any to solve any sort of questions which involves Venn diagrams, groups and all. Okay, clear, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Beta is actually plugging in the answer choices. So these are different strategies will always be there, but the choice is students. So you are observing the strategies I'm following. Sometimes I'm plugging in a number, right?
Yes, sir.
And instead of going with a variable x, y, and all, I'm going with a number. So that's common strategies any student these days are going with. Yeah. 6x minus 26 less than 6. Which of the following is greatest possible value of integer x? Greatest possible value. Let's simplify this. So this can be understood in one way like 6x minus 26 less than 6 when it is positive, right? Minus of, it can also be negative, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
6x minus 26 less than 6. Sometimes positive, sometimes negative, correct?
Yes, sir.
Let's find it out. 6x less than 32, x less than 16. So sorry, how much is it? 16 by 3, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see this. If we multiply this inequality with a negative, it's going to be greater than minus 6, correct?
Yes, sir.
Signs are going to be flipped. Okay,
Yes, sir.
6x greater than 20, 26 minus 6. X is greater than 10 by 3. So ultimately x is,
Uh,
let me write here,
okay, sir.
x is less than 16 by 3, greater than 10 by 3, correct?
Yes, sir.
So we want greatest integer values. So let's find out integers. So it has actually started from 3.3, 3 point bar, 4, 5. How about this? 3, 3, 5 is 5.3 bar, right?
Yes, sir.
So the greatest integer we can see is 5, which satisfying this, right?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
So if we go with 2, it must be wrong. 12, no, it's wrong. 12 minus 26, that's 14, minus 14, modulus 14, 14 less than 6 is wrong, correct. But if we go with 4, it is going to be 24 minus 2, 2, 2 less than 6. It's correct, right?
Yes, sir.
And 5, even for 5, it's going to be correct. But beyond 5.3, it's wrong, correct?
Yes, sir.
Is everything cool, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So have you attempted the second one?
Second one, yes. Yes, sir, I have.
What's the answer?
Uh, I have picked three, D3.
Uh-huh. It requires separate discussion. I will get it this question on other paint window. This is the question, right?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Let's solve this. A card game was being played by three teams. In fact, these sort of questions cannot be solved making use of equations or going directly, it takes much time and it's really difficult. So better to start answering this question from the answer choices, from the options.
Okay.
Okay. So let's understand this. A card game was being played by three teams with three members each. Okay, one, two, three. Team A. One, two, three. Team B. So, okay. Team A, first team, three members. Team B. Team 3. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Each member had to lift a card numbered from ace to 9. A team earned 1 point for picking up ace, 2 for picking up a card number 2, and so on. Okay, whatever the number they pick, that's going to the points the team is going to get, right? So score of 0 were allotted for the, okay, so this is another one you have to remember, is that for A 1, 2, 2, for 3, 3 points, for 4, 4 points, even for 5, 5 points, right?
Yes, sir.
For 6, 7, 8, 9, what they pick, it's going to be 0 score, okay? If no team earned more than 6 point means the sum of the points earned is less than or equals to 6, correct? Am I right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, what's the least possible score a team could earn? Okay, right. Least possible score a team could earn. So, let's start from the least number because the question is asking least possible score. So, let's start. What's the least out of all the options?
The least is 0.
0. Okay. For example, a team, let's understand, a team has got 0 score. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That was actually not replaced. It was not going to be replaced from the place it is taken off. Okay. So let's say this team has got 0. Let's check whether the team can get 0 or no. Okay. The least score. So for example, first person picked a card. It has got 0. Okay. 3 cards only, right?
Yes, sir.
They'll pick only 3 cards. Right. For example, first they have picked, they picked 6, 7, 8. Okay. One of the teams must get least score 0, right? If our answer is 0.
Yes, sir.
Okay. They have picked 6, 7, 8. Uh, so please observe what's the total possible score here.
Uh,
3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. 15 only.
yes, sir.
The total possible score for the 3 teams not more than 15. Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So definitely less than equal to 15. The total scores, the total of all the 3 teams. Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So please remember this. So for one team, if you give 0, for the rest of the teams, how we can divide the 15 for these two?
Uh,
7, 8. Because the cards won't be replaced, right, buddy?
yes, sir.
So definitely if you give 0 score for one team, as we have picked 0 as our answer, so definitely one team must have got 0 score
Yes, sir.
as the total. So but please observe, they are not going to be replaced, means all the cards are going to be picked by them all, because there are
Yes.
9 cards. Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So if one team has got 0, other teams should get like 8 or 7. Okay?
Yes,
Or
sir.
6 or 9. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Or any other, but please observe, in every case the points are more than 6.
Yes, sir.
For example, this is the case. In first case, 6, 7, 8. The sum of the points for this team B is 8. Sum of the points in that case, team C should secure 7, right?
Yes, sir.
But as per the rule, that no team earned more than 6 points. But this, so we don't want this case, and 0 never be the least possible score.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Right. So eliminate 0. And then let's move on to 1. For example, this team has got 1. One of the teams has got a least possible score 1, right? How about the other teams then? Other teams should get a score out of 15. Sorry, out of 14 now, right?
Yes, sir.
Out of 14, how they can distribute? 7 and 7. Again, but 7 and 7 is not at all valid for us.
Yes,
Correct?
sir.
So another one, 6 and 8. Is it valid again?
No, sir.
No. So even you go with a case where one of the teams have got least possible score 1, it is not actually possible with the restriction given that if no team earned more than 6 points. Finally, can we go with 2?
Yes, sir.
If this is 2, the remaining points are 13. Even in 13, what happens? The total
Uh,
score is 13. If a team has got 3 as a least possible score, sorry, 2, right?
yes, sir.
So the 13 must be shared between the remaining teams.
Yes.
Even in 13, one team gets 6, another team gets 7. Do we need this case now?
Yes. No, sir.
No, because no team has got more than 6 points, right? But in this case, if you go with least possible score 2 for one of the teams, another team is getting 7. Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So even 2 is not at all our answer. The least possible score of any one of the teams. Finally, 3 is going to work, right? Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
If the, for example, if the team has earned 3 points, 12. The remaining 12 points are going to be distributed between remaining teams. So 6 and 6. It works. As per the restriction, not more than 6 points in any team.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If one of the teams gets 3, then the remaining points, 12 can be distributed 6 and 6 for the rest of the teams, right? Another teams, the rest of the teams can get 6 and 6. So that's only the case where least possible score for a team can be 3. 4 can also work, but the question is asking least possible score.
Yes, sir.
So the right answer is 3. Is it clear, Jatin?
Yes, sir.
Right. So this sort of questions can't be solved, in a way generally we solved other arithmetic questions or whatever the questions so far we did, right? But it's fully
Yes, sir.
thinking, fully, thought process can be handled by, checking out the answer choices and picking one after another. So this is what plugging in the answer choices.
Yes, sir.
Solving the question, making use of the answer choices. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The right answer is 3.
Yes, sir.
Anirudh will. How about this third? Or have you attempted this?
This third one, yes, sir.
What's the answer?
I have chosen D 900.
You got 900.
Yes, sir.
So this can be done in multitude of ways. For example, let's understand Anirudh will 60% of the female population comprised of married females. 3 by 4 of these mean these 60% of 3 by 4 had been married for more than 5 years.
Yes, sir.
Of the number who had been married for more than 5 years, 3 by 5 were married for less than 10 years. If 108 women had been married for 10 years or more, how many female did Anirudh will have? Yeah, it can be done in different ways.
Yes, sir.
Let me do in one way, like let me take total number of people are 100. It's all about females only, no?
Yes, sir.
So total
The
number of female are 100.
Okay.
Okay. So married. How many married? 60.
60%.
60 people are married. Okay. 3 by 5, 3 by 4 are more than 5 years. Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Females married for more than 5 years are 3 by 4. 3 by 4 means how many? 3 by 4 by 60. 45.
Yes, sir.
Next. Of this 45, who had been for more than 5 years, 3 by 5 were married less than 10 years. Okay, these married people more than 5 years but less than 10 years.
Yes, sir.
More than 5 years, had been married more than 5 years but less than 10 years. 3 by 5 of 45, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So 9, right? 27, correct?
Yes, sir.
So if 108 women had, we got this number. but we are going to get a different number who had been married for 10 years or more, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Of the number of women who had been married for more than 5 years, less than 10 years are 3 by 5th.
Yes, sir.
27. They are 27. So if 108 women had been married for 10 years or more, we need 10 years or more. So all must be, this is already more than 60, no? 3 by 5th. Oh, it must be 36 or 45, yeah. 3 by 4th. Okay, 3 by 4th means 45. 3 by 5th, 27. No, no issues. Married females. But why we have already got more than 60, right? Where have we gone wrong? So for example, there are 60, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Uh, let's see how many types of female are there. So less than 5 years old, right?
Yes, sir.
Are there any less than 5 years old? No.
No, sir.
More than 5 years. Correct?
Yes, sir.
More than 5 years obviously contain these 27 members also, right?
Yes, sir.
Um, for example, let me draw a scale. 60 people, right?
Yes, sir.
3 by 4th had been married for more than 5 years.
Yes, sir.
So how many are there? 45.
45.
Okay. More than 5 years. Okay. In the more than 5 years, what we have? Less had been married more than 5 years, but less than 10 years.
Yes, sir.
Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So how many are there? 27.
Yes, sir.
45 are till here, right?
Yes, sir.
Out of 60. For better representation, let me draw the diagram more clearly. Okay, for example, more than 5 years, I mean, had been married for more than 5 years is equals to, we definitely have these two people, right, buddy? The females had been married for more than 5 years equal to uh, had been married more than 5 years and less than 10 plus more than 10 years, correct?
Yes, sir.
Because more than 10 years will also comes under more than 5 years,
Yes, sir.
right? So we have two categories. So who had been married for more than 5 years but less than 10 years, plus who had been married for more than 10 years,
Yes, sir.
correct? Yeah, this is what I need. Okay. Now, more than 5 years, how many are they? 45. More than 5 but less than 10, how many are they? 27. Greater than 10 years, had been married for more than 10 years. This is what the question asking. Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it must be 10 years or more. There must be equal here, equality. Right? So m greater than or equal to 10 years. 10 years or more. So how many are they? M greater than or equal to 10 years means these are the female who had been married for more than 10 years or 10 years. Correct? They are going to
Yes,
be,
sir.
how many are there? 18?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Out of total number of females, are the total number of females or total number of married females?
Total number of females.
Total number of females. Out of total number of females, 100, 18% are actually had been married for more than 10 years, right?
Yes,
But
sir.
the total number of females are not 100.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And again, we got uh, the females who had been married for more than 10 years is not at all 18.
Okay.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
So, as per the question, what's the number of female who had been married for more than 10 years old? Females who had been married for 10 years or more. How many are they?
Females who had been married for 10 years or old, 18.
This is as per our calculation, but what's the number given in the question?
Given in the question, 108.
Yes, 108. Have you got my point?
Yes, sir.
So, out of 100, 18% are going to be, right,
Yes,
had been
sir.
married more than 10 years or more.
Yes, sir.
Had been married 10 years or more.
Yes, sir.
So, the 18% is actually 108. How
Yes,
about
sir.
the 100%? Total number of females.
Total number of females.
So, this is 6 times, nobody.
Yes, sir.
So, multiplication factor, it is going to be 600.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. This is how you can answer this sort of questions. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So you should be able to detect this one. More than 5 years, the females who had been married for more than 5 years definitely consists of the married woman, right? Who had
Yes,
been
sir.
married between 5 years and 10 years. Married
Yes.
for 5 years and 10 years. Married for between 5 years and 10 years, plus who had been married for 10 years or more.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you can't write this equation, you can't get the correct answer. You can't
Okay.
even go forward.
Okay, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
And then we have got the female who had been married more than 10 years or 10 years. As we have got it is 18, but in the question that is 108. So 18% out of 100 are, you know, had been married for 10 years or more. That is 108. So how about total number of people? For 100 it is 18. Okay. Then obviously that must be 600 to get 108. Correct? Jatin.
Yes, sir.
Right. What's the answer then?
600.
Have you understood this?
Yes, sir. One sec. I'll just take a screenshot of it. Can you just zoom out, sir? Oh, up a little, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Done.
Next. How about this fourth one? Are you done?
Yes, sir.
What's the answer?
18.
It must be true. If G and Q are positive integers, they are integers, positive and also integers.
Yes, sir.
So G is equals to 6 by 5x and x is equals to q square by 4, the least possible value of q. You can start from 12 actually.
Yes, sir.
If you go with 12 for q,
Yes, sir.
144 by 4, you can do from there, or you may even, is it possible to get something? If we simplify these two equations, is it possible to get a number or something? At least
Maybe, sir.
G and Q, no?
Yes, sir.
Let's see, conventional way, in a conventional way. Six by 5 q square by 4.
Yes, sir.
3 q square by 10. This is actually G, right?
Yes, sir.
So least possible value to get G also an integer.
Yes, sir.
Now substitute.
Yes, sir.
So if the Q is equals to 12, can we get G integer?
Q is equal to 12.
144. No,
Yes.
if you
No,
really
sir.
want to get G integer, that must be divisible by 10.
Yes,
The
sir.
square must be divisible by 10. Have you got my point, buddy?
Yes, sir.
2s are 2 3s are, yeah, 10. So if you really want to get G value integer,
Yes.
okay,
Yes, sir.
the square of the Q must be divisible by 10.
Yes, sir.
So square of 12 is not divisible by 10. Square of 18 not divisible by 10. Even
Yes, sir.
24 won't, the square of 24 won't be divisible by 10, but 30.
Yes, sir.
We need least value. Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
That's it. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
How about the fifth one?
Fifth one, yes, sir. I got 6.
How many girls are there in the class? You can directly go with simple equations because it's so easy. There are
Yes, sir.
thrice as many boys as girls in the class.
Yes, sir.
So what does this mean exactly? If there are G number of girls, the boys are going to be 3G, right?
Yes, sir.
There are thrice as many boys as girls. So B is equals to 3G.
Yes,
This is
sir.
how you should be able to understand. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If there are 8 boys more than girls, boys are 8 more than girls. So it's asking for girls, no?
Yes, sir.
3G is equals to 8 plus G. 2G is 8. G is 4. What have you got? What's the answer have you got?
I have got 6, sir.
It's so simple. Why have you got wrong?
I didn't like calculate it, sir. I just like saw it and did it.
You have to handle the questions, man. You have to park your thinking on the page.
Yes, sir.
Right? You have to do something on the paper.
Yes, sir.
Jatin, I'm expecting improvement as the course progresses, but you please allocate time for SAT daily basis.
Yes, sir.
Do something, solve the questions on paper.
Okay, sir.
Next. How about the sixth one?
Sixth one. I didn't attempt the sixth one, sir. I only did till fifth one.
Okay, let's do it. It is one of the interesting questions. He was in the 20th position from the beginning. In this direction, he is in the 20th position. What does this mean? Till here, inclusive of him, they are going to be 20, including him, right? 20th position means he is the 20th guy, correct? Jatin?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And 16th position from end. So he is actually the 16th guy.
Yes, sir.
So till here 20. Beyond 20, how many people will be there?
Beyond 20, uh,
As he is the 16th person from the
36.
end.
36.
But beyond 15, there will be 15 people. Then only he can get 16th position from the end.
No, I was just telling the whole thing.
Even you tell whole thing, that is not at all 36. It's going to be
Oh,
35.
okay.
Till here he is the 20th guy.
Yeah, yeah, and then 15. Okay.
You are adding him twice.
Okay.
Right, buddy?
I
He is
thought he
20.
was the. Okay, never mind.
20 plus 15,
Yeah.
35. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So easy, right?
Yes, sir.
So please attempt rest of the questions.
Yes, sir.
How many questions are there in the same page?
One, two.